I don't know if Coach Prime knows what we've been doing, but I'm not the same you've seen 3 weeks. All right?
Everything about you look the same.
Shiloh got these white boys sweating. Shedeur Sanders continues to get a lot of different lies and tales and different things told about him, but it seems like no one is talking about Shiloh Sanders because he has quietly been putting in work. We've documented him putting in a lot of work for the 40-yard time. He wants to prove himself and prove Deion Sanders. There's some money on the line, so let's see what he can do. Let's see what the updates are with Shiloh in this nice little 40-yard bet. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This is well off media, by the way. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, you know what category me and Shedeur in now. But Shedeur's about to transition to a different category.
So what you want?
All right.
It's gonna be a reasonable.
Reasonable?
It's gonna be reasonable.
I don't even buy nothing reasonable. And I'm just Shiloh.
Yeah.
You prime. We gonna get some nice.
No. That's next. You got to put the collar on.
Like Bucky said.
That'll be next.
Put that song behind it. I'm money on.
You don't wear your dad cleats?
I can't.
Why not?
Maybe in drills.
Dang, that's messed up, bro.
Fam, I'm trying to get this car.
I'm trying to run fast. I ain't trying to be with them turf cutters.
437.
He's gonna give me one.
You see
All
what
right,
that
437.
Oh, yeah, like my baby's back and my baby's back. My baby's back.
Yeah, sir. Give her a real hug, bro.
Yeah, come on, King.
Give her a real hug, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna say much. Let's see it on the sled. Sorry.
Yeah, we just saw.
Hey, on the chain.
You can still beat her?
I don't know, man. I ain't ran in a little while, but yeah, I still think I can get her though.
You still think you could beat Keenan, man?
I'm better than Keenan.
So I win all the time.
Keenan had his game on All Pro.
You look skinny.
I had mine on All Matt. He had his on All Pro. He's stressed out. I be beating.
So why everybody?
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna quote what I run. I don't wanna be like old dude from Cheshire. And they gonna get on my eyes. But nah, it's gonna be a good time though. I'm not quoting nothing, you know, all the scouts get different times. It'd be, at the BIG-12 Pro Day, I was standing next to the scouts. One scout would get like 4.5, 1. The other scout would get like 4.5, 6. So it really ranges. So I know what range I'm gonna be in, which is great, but it just depends.
That's crazy. Someone got explosive.
Great bounds as well. Great bounds.
Get it okay, I like it. Looking good.
Hey, buddy,
Yeah,
can they hear me on there?
yeah.
Don't say nothing you'll regret.
Florida think he's fast. He was fast 10 years ago compared to me, but not now.
Damn.
I'm grown now, boy. I'm a real now.
Damn.
Talk about I'm grown now.
I still run you over.
I'm grown now, boy.
I still run you over. Still run you over.
Hey, back then, when Under Armour used to send us clothes, they always sent Florida the biggest size clothes and the biggest shoes. Just because he was older.
Hey, Florida.
We're about to do like 2 stars. Then I'm gonna run it a bit. Try to PR this hoe. Florida, when you see my, what's authenticity?
So let's go.
You were 13, like how you did when we was like, when you was 15. Under Armour used to send him size 13 shoes.
Hey, roast this man.
Now
Come
you
on,
were
Shiloh.
turning
I
out.
want to let's get to the running, Shiloh. Here it is. Just working the starts there.
I'm running right now.
I do have to say, like,
You got your own.
it
Just extra shit you be doing too. You just got the whole car in here for no reason.
it really does feel like, you know, and I know it's for the camera and whatnot, or it might seem like for the camera, but it's like y'all remember he had the official people from the combine. They came and brought their systems. Now he's got another system in his free time doing it. This is after the pro day. Like this is when you talk about somebody who is locked in on his craft, and locked in on really what he wants to get done. Like this is what you want to see, dog. This ain't no middle of the mile. Oh wait, hold up, what's going on?
Man, you eat ass.
Coach AB.
You eat what?
Tore his hammy. It was bruised all the way down. Coach AB.
Florida's not old enough to do that. Put your hand all the way at the top of the weight. Right here, you can wear something like this. These fit small.
Huh? I don't know why you thought you were going to do
Justin, I need
Thought he's about to air it out, boy.
You got a free crew.
Hey,
somewhere,
Nazmo.
bro.
Yeah. Here we go. Ha. As. Oos. Ooh. Hey man, Bucky decided to get in his bag, man. With the camera angles and the editing and yeah. He's good. All right, no music. I thought he was gonna be playing music during this whole. Well, they are, but it's all mixed up in the background. As. Get up. Oh, I like it. Shout out to Shador, putting that work in. Shout out to Shiloh. But like I said, like I was saying, this doesn't really seem like something where, hey, I'm just running, and I know the whole he's trying to run so he gets a nice car, and I get that. But like I said, when you see the extra attention that he's putting into it, when you see all the other extra stuff that he's doing, when you see this is like the 18th video that we've been talking about him running the 40-yard line, like 40-yard dash, like this is a top tier priority for him, right? And I know it means a lot to him, to make it to the NFL in general, but, and to get that placement and hopefully, carve his name out in the same way that Shador is gonna carve his name out too. But you know what I'm saying? It's dope to see that. It's dope to see that attention and want and need for that. So if we have time, we are gonna watch a little bit more of Shiloh Sanders' high school highlights. But we did watch a little bit of this interview. I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go into the the words from Mr. Gilly.
Come out and watch. That's it.
Is there too much put on the 40 time?
Not really. It's a lot of technique that goes into the 40 rather than just like raw speed. Because usually at free safety, I could take a few shuffles back and kind of like build up to my full speed to make a tackle. You know what I'm saying? Or to meet the running back at an angle. But in this 40, you're not building up. You got to go. You got to go drive, and then you could, raise up. But it's a lot of technique that goes into it. So all of these drills is all technique-based. So for the first, 4 weeks of training, we're just working on different techniques, and that makes your times go down so much.
Even the start, like down in the crouch and all that stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
You would be surprised how much it's just about the little small start, details like the starts and how much time that takes up. Because you might think the difference between 4.3 and 4.6 is crazy. You gonna call a 4.6 guy slow, but in reality that's 1 foot.
Shiloh Sanders, Colorado, with us on 365 Sports.
Your dad and I have the same hometown. We're both from North Fort Myers, Florida. Obviously, we're both guys.
Y'all grew up together?
No, we did not. He's a little older than me. I went to Bishop Rowe. He went to North Fort Myers High School. Obviously, we both went to Florida State, different times. But I'm fast. He's fast.
Is North Fort Myers hood? Is that a hood school?
I mean, no. I mean, yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. Shiloh got these white boys sweating. Hey, look at these. Look, this one in particular with the hat. This mother, he does not he does not want to talk to Shiloh, man. And that's why you're gonna see some, I'm gonna put some highlights. I might put his high school. I don't know. When I edit this, when I'm at the editing bay, I'll decide what I'm gonna put over this interview. But hopefully you can see my bright, shining, large noggin when I say that this dude with the hat, he hates it. He hates all the basketball. Never mind. He's one of them. He one of them people who just became a Kanye West fan. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy that I can say that. But yeah, man. He said, "Is it a hood school?" He said, "Wait, what?" That boy got flustered. He ain't know what to say.
I went to private school. I mean,
I'm trying to get info on him.
You know what? Info. Here's the thing. He went to high school with Mike Greenwell, who played left field for the Red Sox. Was a great player. Javon Curse was the star after after him at North. No, it's not. It's not. It's
You
just
say, dog, back in my day, dog. Back in my day, he always give me back in my day stories. So I had to see if his school was really.
Yeah, like it's. It's eclectic.
That's pretty damn good. Greenwell, Kirsch, who's a great pass rusher, and Deion. That's special.
No, nobody knew about your dad either, really, when he was coming out. That kind of hit him. That's the legend around the city was he was so good, and there was a FSU alum that lived out there and was like, hey, told Coach Bowden, and then they kind of hit him. They didn't want him to do it. And ask him about this, if this is true. When the Coach Bowden came to see him and recruit him, he's playing at a basketball game, and he cut his forehead on the rim.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I want to know if that's true.
Me that.
Oh, he told you? Yeah, that's what the guy told me.
That's
Again,
a toughness story.
There's a lot of course, growing up, like, he's the most famous athlete that's ever come out of there and will be. And so there's a lot of legend around him. So I'm wondering, like, how people were like, oh, yeah, because he did all these great things. But I'm just curious as to legends he told you.
Everything you hear is just he just tells us. So it's just everything but the 40. Like I hear stories. Like they could have easily filmed that basketball game where he cut his forehead on the rim. There's
no evidence.
Like back in the 80s, it's on the reel-to-reel now. You got to find.
He'll tell him now. He'll say he hit it on the top of the backboard, his forehead. Yeah, it won't be the bottom of it.
Yeah, they got proof of Jesus. I just need proof. I just need proof of Coach Prime's 40. Just one little proof. That's it.
Oh my God.
Shiloh Sanders is hilarious, but these white boys is struggling. So, and that's happens to the best of us. Let's pop in here. I want to listen to these words. First off, I want to listen to Shiloh confirming the 40-yard competition with his father.
Prime said, if I run a 4.4, you're going to give me a whip. Y'all let me know in the comments what I should get, because if I get a Tesla, everybody's going to get mad. So.
I think you should get a Cyber Beast.
I already got one of those. Everybody's mad about it already. April 4th. Stay tuned. Y'all let me know.
You're going to be at the dealership for April 4th.
April 5th.
Hey, April 5th. Hey, he said he just need a day for the money to hit the account. Please give me a day for let the money hit the account. Now, here's going to be something a little more heartfelt. This is Shiloh Sanders talking with the young fans out there in the Big 12 Pro Day. He took his time to yap with them. I want to hear about this.
Why are you playing football?
This is something that, I started when I was younger. Being raised by my dad, who was a Hall of Famer. We played sports seasonally, so we played football, basketball, and baseball. So football was basically, that time of the season when we was younger. And then as we kept growing up, then it started to filter itself out which ones we're better at. And it was really, we kept going to the next level at football.
What would be your dream NFL team?
I can't even say. Any opportunity I'll be grateful for, you know what I'm saying? Just go crazy with it.
All right, man. He be making these little kids uncomfortable too. Dude, I think Shiloh be trying to make people uncomfortable. I don't think they take him at base level. But continuing on, Gilly made a really good point, and we'll end it off here.
And this is what I told Time. I say, bro, I don't believe the people are hating on your kids. They hating you.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the opportunity. So they might not. This is about you, Gilly. This is about her. You.
Right.
Because we want to be protective of our kids.
Right.
And I'm gonna stop it right there because who gets surgical with the CCs, and I can't even say because if I say the word, YouTube acts wild. But anyway, hey, that is the point that needs to be made, and is that there's been a lot of hullabaloo about Shedeur Sanders, right, and who he is. But I haven't really heard a lot about Shiloh Sanders, right? I haven't really heard a lot of negatives either. I know early on he had that whole thing with the lawsuit situation. Again, I've explained that. I've talked about that ad nauseum on my channel. I think it's a silly situation, but I want to focus in on the point that I keep trying to hammer on, right? And it's not that I think Shiloh is hilarious and he be making these white boys very uncomfortable in these rooms, in these interviews. It's that the person that Shiloh Sanders is. I just recently did a video talking about like middle children and XYZ when we were talking about Skip Bayless and Deion Sanders kind of going back and forth with it. And I think Shiloh Sanders gets a lot of, misunderstanding, right? I think not even a misunderstanding in the way that we look at him, but I think there can be a misunderstanding in the way that we perceive him, right? And perceive what he's got going on. I think that's what leads to maybe some awkward things. I think that's what leads to maybe some things where as Shedeur might be called arrogant, right? I think when you look at Shiloh, I think an open book. I think a mystery. I think there's a lot more than meets the eye. Like he's Optimus Prime or something like that. But no, in all seriousness, like through all of that and through all whatever the enigma that we think Shiloh Sanders is, obviously going to South Carolina before Prime gets to Jackson State, like he's seemingly made a lot of sacrifices to get to where he is now, and then to see him almost swallow his pride, understand what's at stake, and say, "Hey, look, man, if I get this 40-yard time up, look, I know I'm no top guy. I know I'm no whatever type guy, but if I can run something that's close to my dad's mythical time, not only will I get a free car, but I will become a serious, a conversation and being able to make a team with enough connections with Shedeur there. I think that the door is opened up, that he feels like he can take advantage of it. So I just, hey, shout out to Shiloh for thinking that, believing that, and really putting the time in, putting the work in, because it doesn't matter, where the perception is. If you have this opportunity and can maximize your time to do it, I say go for it, man. So that's dope to see. But again, appreciate y'all watching these videos. If you like them, leave a like on the video. If you don't, just like the video, subscribe if you enjoy college football content, updates, news, everything else in between, man. Just checking in with Shiloh on this 40-yard. It's a good little story. I think it's a dope story of just hard work and admiration. A lot of things have been said about the Sanders. A lot of things have been said about Shiloh and the way he plays and X, Y, Z, but you can't say that he's not working his butt off, and you can't say he's not doing it when it matters most, man. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Subscribe if you enjoy this type of stuff. You're great, so go be great. We'll see you next time.